Sagittarius, happy March, happy spring, it's almost here, right? We love spring. Okay, here's the deal, guys. No messages, except I know, and I would strongly suggest it's entirely up to you, but I know most of you do this anyway, but I'm just bringing in the importance for the people that don't see the relevance. Sun, moon, and rising around this full moon, I think would benefit you greatly. There's a lot going on here, and it's not a lot of good, I shouldn't say that. It is good news, but in the interim, it kind of stings a little bit, okay? A lot of clearing out to make room for what we're trying to manifest, and as much as we want to do that, it's not always a pleasant experience. So my suggestion is to watch your sun, moon, and rising to fill in any blanks if you want anything more specific to yourself, because these are general, but they are packing quite a wallop, and I noticed that. So what I'm trying to do, instead of my normal explain the cards to you and then do the sequence of the story of how it's playing out, I'm trying to touch a little bit upon everything, upon general, upon finance, business, relationships. I'm trying to give you as much as I can so that you can pick out what pertains to you, okay? And if you need further clarity, just reach out to me via my website. I'll be more than happy to do that for you, okay? I would just strongly suggest it this time. I'm normally, and of course you can do what you want, but I would strongly suggest it mainly for yourself, okay? The other thing is, because you'll be doing this, and I notice most of my troopers, and I so appreciate it, they do watch their sun, moon, and rising. So I'm using a few different decks here to give you a little bit of diversity, so you don't get bored with having to look at the same things. Because I notice also that a lot of you will ask me what the cards are, which leads me to believe that you kind of know what you're looking at. So again, that's why I'm trying to use different decks, because it's the same card, it's just a different perspective. So it gives you a different way to look at things too. So we all get a little diversity here, okay? So there you have it. You didn't go to another planet or another, website. I'm just using different cards. We're still here, okay? All right, let's see here. This particular deck, guys, is in Russian. So I'm going to show you the pictures, not so much the words. I'll try to get everything in there, but I think the pictures will be better. Okay. The Page of Coins is our overall energy. We'll take it. That's money coming in. Okay? New projects. There we go. All right, guys, see? Page of Coins. Okay. He's our overall energy. He's financial gain, money coming in, but he's also got an idea that he's running with. And he has a grander idea than what it appears to be to the outside world. So he knows he can really make something extravagant, or she, out of this. They just don't know how yet. He or she doesn't know how yet. So that's the overall energy, and that's wonderful, okay? It means you've got the idea. You're just trying to put it into action, which is wonderful, okay? And it brings this card also, if you're not starting a project, it also means that financial gain is coming in from somewhere else for you, okay? Pages bring messages, so it's that, Okay. In the past, we've got the Seven of Coins. Okay? Seven of Coins. Okay. That is it's, in one way, it's a fall from grace, okay? It's a project, something that you invested in. It's coins are anything on the earthly plane, okay? They're not just monetary. They're houses, they're people, they're jobs, they're anything tangible in this journey, anything tangible, okay, in your day-to-day life. So there's something that you invested in, or invested time in, or whatever, and it didn't quite pan out the way that it would. It actually is a fall from grace because it took a direction that puts you in kind of a financial bind here. Something or someone wasn't on the up and up, or didn't do as much due diligence. Something you invested a lot into did not turn out the way that you wanted it to. This card shows up when there's a life change coming your way, and this normally has to do with something just not panning out correctly, okay? It doesn't mean it's a substantial loss. It just means it's enough to have to tweak your lifestyle, okay? Or it shakes up your day-to-day in some regard, okay? The present position is the Queen of Coins. Okay? She is a fertility card, but she's also, I think this is great because this card was in the past. I'm sorry, guys. This card was in the past, and it's I'm going to say it's a financial hit somehow, okay? But now we've got the Queen of Coins in the present position, which means you're recovering or you're seeking out financial guidance from someone, okay? She's the one to get your life back on track, so this is wonderful. I'm not going to elaborate too much on her, okay? Maybe. You've got two queens here. The other one is in the focal. We'll get to her. But more than one queen means a meeting or something. So I'm going to stick with the fact that these are either people you know that are helping you with this, or this is hired help. Let's put it that way. But they're people that are going to be able to help you here. The future position is the Page of Swords. Okay. Page of Swords. He shows up when you're starting something new, starting life over or going in a different direction. And I think you are here because of this, okay? There are quite a few coins here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's not enough for... Whatever this is to recoup or to get back on track may take a little bit of time, but that's okay. It looks like you've got quite the lineup here. You know exactly what you're doing. Okay. The focus is the Queen of Wands. Again, great to go. Queen of Wands, okay? She's great to have in your arsenal also. Remember, she's my Joan Rivers card. In business, she's a wonderful woman. She knows how to get things done. She's like she's like the female version of my Tony Soprano card, which is the King of Coins, okay? She's got the oomph spot. She knows how to get that, to get what you need going. She knows how to troubleshoot and course correct and all of that. She's very good to have in a business arena, something you're trying to get going, and I'm pretty sure that that's what this is. If by chance you're tuning into this for a relationship or something, this is... how do I delicately put this? As proficient as she is in business is how improficient she is in a relationship, a one-on-one. She's got that energy, that independent, kind of have to be in control, in the boss. It's not a balanced relationship. It's kind of a dictatorship as far as a relationship goes. So if this is if you're tuning in reference to how do I think this is in reference to someone that I'm dating or looking to get into a relationship, or if you're in a relationship with this person, you know it because you're already resonating with what I'm saying. You've already seen it. This isn't something that just comes out of nowhere. This is just how this person is, period. Okay? Some relationships do okay like that, and some don't. But if you're wondering about this person, that's how it will be. More of a dictatorship than a balanced give-and-take relationship, okay? So there's that. But I tend to think, really, she's the majority. She's part of your arsenal here financially. The obstacle is the Hermit. I think in the obstacle position, you're having a hard time disengaging to take a step back. You may just need a break. It looks like you've got a lot going on at the same time. And him in the obstacle is just saying you need to take a little bit of time for yourself, okay? Just a little bit of downtime, for yourself. That's crucial. It can also be, if you're missing any loose ends to this, whatever it is that's going on, it just means that you don't have all the answers yet, and you may need to take a step back and get some quiet time to figure that out, or to look over a plethora of things you may have collected in reference to this, okay? When he shows up there in the obstacle position, I think you're missing something, and I just feel that you have this tugging feeling, because I feel the tugging, that something isn't right, that something wasn't referenced on purpose. I think that that's why he's there. That pertains to someone regardless, because that was me. That wasn't the cards, okay? So that pertains to someone. Something wasn't on the table or explained to you correctly, or left out of how it was it shocked you. It shocked you. You didn't expect that, because you weren't ever told that, okay? The blessing position is the Six of Wands. Okay? The Six of Wands is things starting to move quickly. It could be a relationship starting to speed up. If that Queen of Coins or whatever was in reference to you, or I'll go back to another scenario in a second. The Hermit could have been the relationship person too. But anyhow, the Six of Wands means that your day-to-day is about to speed up. If you were waiting on an answer for something to clear, to give you some information here, sorry guys, if you were waiting to get some information here, it just means that now things are going to really start to speed up. If there was a lull, if there was a backup, if this was something that is now in the court system and it was at a standstill, it's going to start to push through very fast. And I think this could be why he's in the obstacle position too. You're gathering you're collecting your wits, okay? You're collecting all of everything that you need, okay? In the outbound position, you've got the Knight of Wands. I think this is wonderful, because this is the energy you want here. I'm going to say it's energy. It's not the person. It's not. It's energy, and you want this energy, because this is a I'm going to get it done. Don't screw with me anymore. I'm on to what you're doing here. That is the kind of energy you want there. Okay. Now, if we were to go back, the Hermit is in. Okay, he was in the obstacle position. The blessing is the Six of Wands, okay? If this is a relationship, it's one that wasn't moving really fast, and you're asking in reference to that, what do I see around that, or whatever. The Hermit is a relationship that, and again, male or female, it's a relationship that really drops anchor with the two of you. You don't need a lot of outside entertainment, so to speak. You're very happy just, talking and just being at home, doing things like that, having people over, like that. That's where you drop anchor. You don't constantly need to be on the go. You don't need to be in the midst of other people, and that's that kind of relationship. So if you're wondering a little bit about how that would go, this is the type of person, male or female, that you would be involved with. It would be someone, don't get me wrong, he's not going to stay secluded into the house, but it's not someone either that you need to constantly entertain. They're very capable of just doing their own thing. It's a nice, relaxed relationship. It's nice, okay? It's also something that I think you would both, this is someone who is somehow engaged in the spiritual community, and I'm not worried about that, because if you're watching this is what I mean by that, spiritual community, about just, our spirituality. So it's someone that, if you're watching me, the other person, this is what I mean by that, okay, the stuff that we all do. Okay, now the Six of Wands in a relationship means that if things were a little bit slow, because he's in the obstacle position, and it may mean that you're just not really sure how things are going. They're going a little slow. Are they interested? Are they not? things are going to really start to pick up now, because this connotation for a relationship means that things are really going to shake up your daily routine in a good way, you know, because you're now in a relationship. Your day's going to change after work and things like that, okay? That's what's going on there. Let me just pull a little bit here to get some clarity. I think the majority of this relationship, the majority of people that this is for are took a big financial hit, or I'm going to say what you invested in really took a tank, and you're having a hard time getting back from that, okay? But you've got quite a lineup here, which means you're not settling for what happened. You're challenging it, okay? This could be also some kind of asset settlement that was held up, or this is quite a lineup. So I'm going to say that there's a good chance that this is some kind of legal team. You've got quite a lineup here. These aren't your run-of-the-mill. These are people that do this because they do it well, okay? So someone's aligned a great team here, okay? You're going to get some good news around this. You're going to get some good news around whatever financial issue this is, okay? And it's something you've been waiting on too. Again, if something was held up here, you're gonna get what you're looking for now, okay? I think it's surrounded property and a move. You may be relocating. You may have had to relocate. This may be a sale of a property or something too. Something surrounding here, though, took a financial hit. So it could be around real estate. It could be around a real estate investment. Okay. This won't go smoothly. I see a little confrontation here, okay? I think what happens is that there's something going on surrounding a dwelling, a house, a piece of property somewhere, and something is not again, I think the missing piece of the puzzle that you're waiting on here causes a bit more. I think things are really starting to come to light, and there's things that are not real pleasant, and there's a warning around this. Let's just say that there's a warning around how someone did something, or how someone is doing something. I think there's children involved in this too. This could quite possibly be a divorce case, or something surrounding residents, children. There's just too many variables here for it to not be something like that, okay? I do see deceit too around here. The thing is, though, I don't feel, I think this is something that happened, though, a while ago. I feel old energy around this. I don't feel this being new. I feel this just being very frustrated and long and drawn out, but I don't feel it being something that just started. Okay, it's going to be moving, though. Whatever upsets you will pass. This is going to keep moving. It's not something that's going to hold this up again, okay? I do see this surrounding a man, though, and it's not someone in the legal system. This is someone involved in it's either you, your partner, or your partner and you. It's one of you, whoever the male is. is just really sticking strong to something here, okay? But again, there's news around that coming. Okay. It's two people not seeing eye to eye on something. Someone's up to no good here, or someone was up to no good, and I think that that may be what started this whole thing. I think there's a few different facets in here. I think there is a relationship somehow in here, but I think it's more now to do with the assets of that, okay? I do see someone not being honest, but I also see it could be a third person. It could be whatever that is. That segment of this is not new news. It's the other part that is taking a toll. Yeah, I think that some things may have been just really not accessible to you, but now things are going to start to be freed up. You're going to start to see things that you I think things are going to come to light now. Pieces of this puzzle that you needed are going to come to light now, okay? Okay, I see you being a little confused here because I think you may have more than one option on how to do something here, okay? I'm going to say the majority of this reading is about some kind of asset issue, okay, that surrounded other people, including, you know, maybe your family, your kids are now involved. You know, it's just, it wasn't a pretty situation. It's involving finances, it's involving children, it may be a custody battle, it may be a battle of who gets what asset-wise. Someone may be holding something up or hiding something. The good news is if something was hidden, it's all coming out now because you've got messages all over this reading. So they're not just coming from one place. If you were waiting for messages from a few different places, they're all coming out now, okay? And this is, like I said, this full moon is bringing everything out that was hidden and not accessible before. So, if this is you and you've really suffered because of this, things are going to turn around for you. So I think this is wonderful. It's not a pretty battle. No battle is pretty, but I think that you were really behind the 8 ball here, and now you won't be. So that makes me happy, okay? So thank you so much. I hope that this helped you in some way. Again, guys, these are general. If you want something more specific, please let me know, and I always welcome your comments. It really, really just does help all of us, okay? I can only do what you let me know you want, okay? So if this helped you, I'm extremely grateful. Thank you so much. Have a lovely March, okay? Thank you.